Like I said, we're going to do our root chakra this morning on the clearing. So for those who've been coming through for these sessions, you will know that we are focusing on clearing our chakras, important chakras for important work. So I'm just going to explain a little bit for those who have not heard me explain how the chakra system works before. We have 7 chakras that are in our energetical system. So we normally will identify them with the zones in our body. We've got the crown chakra that's on top of our head, and we have got the next one will be on our forehead, which is the third eye chakra. The crown chakra is how we connect to our God, creator, higher self. The second chakra is the third eye chakra is on our forehead. We're connecting there with our true self, who we are, how we see the world, how we see ourselves in our current energy vibration. So if the chakra is overreacting or underreacting, you might see yourself as not good enough. You might see yourself as um, the perfect being in the eyes of God, depending on how you are, how you have been setting up your chakras, which is why we have to continually clearing, because just that chakra, if it's not set up correctly, you will feel like no one sees you, no one notices you, but also you wouldn't see your greatness. Then the next chakra will be your throat chakra, which is your manifestation chakra. This is where you create all the things that you need to be created in your life. Then we have the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the chakra that we connect to love and receiving things that we need. So when you block that chakra, you normally will have a lot of boundaries. Well, let me not say boundaries. You have walls around you that you are trying to protect yourself from maybe getting hurt or things that have hurt you. But then, of course, you will also block all the blessings that are supposed to come to you. So that will be the heart chakra. The next one will be on your tummy area, the solar plexus chakra. That's the chakra of confidence, um, understanding who you are, showing up for yourself. So if that one is also not set up correctly, you will have a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic attacks, depression, and not being able to do what needs to be done. And then the next one will be the sacral chakra. It's quite a very important chakra, specifically if you are a feminine energy, because this is where we create the system of who we are. So this is where we attract the things that we want. This is where we are head by the universe. This is where we enjoy life. This is where you can have all the things in the planet, but if your sacral chakra is not set up correctly, you will still not see them, you will still not enjoy them, they will still not make sense. And then the last one will be the root chakra, which is the one we're going to be working on today. This is the chakra that helps us to connect with money. This is the chakra that helps us to connect with feeling safe, feeling connected. Also, this chakra has, if we're clearing it correctly and we're setting it up correctly, we are able to remove all these doubts and fears and anxiety and all things that are not things that are not making us feel at home where we are. So it could be in a job, it could be in a relationship, it could be in a business. You just don't seem to make ends meet, or things just don't work out. The relationship starts, but it doesn't get anywhere. The job starts, but you don't get the money you're looking for. All these things that are supposed to go right, they just seem to go wrong. That's when your root chakra is not in place. So that's the chakra we're going to be doing this morning. So of course, at any time, you can put on questions on the chat box, and we are going to be talking a little bit about this chakra, and we're going to start with the clearing this morning. So now our root chakra is a center. Of course, it's situated the bottoms. There's one of the bottom chakras is situated around the pelvis area. This is a chakra that we need a lot for making things work in the planet. If this chakra is offline or underactive or overactive, which I'm going to explain what is underactive and overactive, we do not feel at home. We do not feel safe. We do not feel okay with ourselves. Now, when we have traumas, when something bad happens to us, when we get rejected, when somebody causes pain, or when we maybe, things like maybe, let's say, you get into an accident, you are not going to be able to let go quickly of that trauma if your root chakra is not correctly aligned. You are going to have flashbacks that goes on and on and on, and these flashbacks are going to cause you to continually experience this trauma over and over again. And sometimes it is the worst thing that can happen is for you to go back to that place where when this thing happened, and continually be reminded of how much pain you experienced with this thing. Now, when we experience something, let's say maybe, the worst that pain that can trauma that can happen to us, it could be something like sexual abuse, or financial abuse, or emotional abuse. Those are the three things that really can get us to really suffer a lot in a lot of things, because we will start to see ourselves as that misfortune. Now, when our root chakra takes in that information, oh, now the sound. Okay, let me know. Okay, the sound is now here. Okay, thank you so much, ladies. There was just a little button that I needed to press. It was so little, I would not have seen it myself. It was so little. Okay, I pressed it, and thank God. Okay. Can you still hear it? Wow, I can't believe this button was so small. Okay, it was louder, now it's lower. Is it still louder? Okay, it's too loud. Okay, I'm just gonna put it down. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. I've been trying to press some few buttons, and then I finally pressed the correct one. Thank you so much. All right. So now, when we are going back to the place of when we got hurt, so maybe someone physically abused us, and the physical abuse is no longer happening. Oh, it's this sexual abuse. It's been 20 years. It happened 20 years ago, but we haven't healed our root chakra, which is the chakra that took that impact. We are going to be continually being abused over and over, even if it's 20 years ago. But today, when we think about this problem, it's going to come back and feel like it's brand new. And we are going to probably, unfortunately, also continually attract other instances of this same situation. So you will see that somebody gets sexually abused at 8, then it happens at 17, then it happens at 21, then it happens at 28. It just continually happens. it is because in their system this chakra has not let go of this energy. It hasn't been cleansed. So now the pain is still brand new. The body is taking it as brand new as is it's happening right now. You might see that somebody lost money at 21. They lose money again at 24. They lose money over and over and over. At 55, they are still having these issues of getting scammed over and over and over. But it's because this chakra did not release this pain. And the root chakra, once it catches on with the pain, it keeps playing it over and over. So it could be again, maybe let's say pain of being rejected. You got rejected at your first boyfriend, but then your root chakra carried this energy. Now every other time you're in a good, harmonious relationship, you then will have another situation of this happening. Over and over and over and over and over, you kept being rejected. It can be at work. You got bullied at work, and your chakra really got affected, and you did not get the time to cleanse it and put it back in the right place. It's not working as it's supposed to be, and you then now continually go into jobs where you get bullied. It keeps happening. So now this is in the bad things. Now let's look at it in a bad way, in a good way. Now you experience a big achievement. Your root chakra will carry that energy, and every other time you're about to go into an interview, you will have this energy of saying, oh no, I do well in interviews. I never lose an interview. I mean, I know some of you have noticed this, like, it's in your subconscious mind that I don't lose at interviews. Every time I go into an interview, I win. So now you carry that energy on, and you keep on doing that because your root chakra held on to that. Another one, you'll find that you say, in my family, we are good with driving. We just know how to do this thing. So there's almost no time, no instances where you fail at this thing. You just know how to do it, and you do it so right. Maybe in our family, we are preachers. We just get onto the stage and we preach like nobody else has done it. We don't have to prepare. We're just so good at it. That is your root chakra working. Maybe we are good at singing. We just know, all of us, we just know how to sing. I know how to sing. I can sing anywhere. You give me whichever song, I'll sing it. Your root chakra, it's doing that. So your root chakra is the chakra that keeps you safe in this planet in a specific. Now, it doesn't, the chakra doesn't choose the good and the bad. The chakra just uses what you give it to it, and it keeps running this program. But it is the one chakra that will run one program over and over and over and over and over, depending on what you have given to it. So if you have been exposed, and a lot of people that I work with are people who are having big energies, who are healers, who are leaders, who are supposed to do bigger things, and you'll find that most of these people go through a lot of pain. And you know what? The most painful thing is that this person has this big energy, and they're supposed to be the greatest, but then because before they become the greatest, they have to be trained, they have to go through some of these painful things. Their root chakra holds these traumas, and then they are stuck in that position for a long time. They are not able to break through and be that greatness. So to this morning, we are going to be working with this root chakra and clearing off the debris of these traumas, so that you can allow your greatness to show up, because you have passed through the traumas not because you were unlucky or God doesn't love you enough or God just wants to give other people money, not you, or God wants to give other people relationships, not you, or God wants to bless other people with great stuff, not you. It's not like that. It's just that you had to pass through these things so that you have the understanding of what you don't want, so that you can ask for what you want. And you will find that your life, if you tell people what you've been through, it's just like, are you sure you've even went through these things? It's huge, big stuff. But that is the whole point. If you go through the worst, you can ask for the most. To whom much is given, much is required. Unfortunately, it's okay for you because you've got all this big energy that you can make the greatest things happen. But you've got, sort of got to get to the darkest to be at the lightest. I don't know how that works and why God had to do it that way, but that's just how it works. So that is why you've got to take the time to do then the healing. You've got to take the time to get into really cleansing all this trauma and understanding that this trauma was for good. This trauma is important. Well, you don't want it to continue again. You've already learned the lesson once. You don't want it to happen 50 more times. So now we're going to do the clearing this morning, and there are many ways of clearing our chakras. There are many ways of clearing this chakra. I'm not going to go into all these other ways because we don't have enough time, but I will say that if you see cycles in your life of stuff, and if it's good things, of course, we thank God. But if you see cycles of things in your life that you don't like, you do not enjoy, it's not what you want, you might just be having a root chakra issue where you are repeating the same trauma that has happened. And when you take the time to do work on your root chakra, you will understand that why you had to go through this pain, and you will release the pain, and now the pain will pay you back. When I'm saying the pain will pay you back, I mean that you will benefit from going through these big things. You will benefit big things. As a result, you will step into your greatness because you've already stepped into your darkness. So what am I saying? When we're in the dark place, we don't have to cry because we can just cleanse the darkness and then get into the greatness. But the darkness is just a period of training, and it's not supposed to take you 50 years to get training. These trainings are supposed to be the shortest, most quickest. It's like writing a test. You don't write the test the whole day. They say the test is 2 hours. You go in there, you write it for 2 hours. And there are people who can write the test for 15 minutes and leave. And then maybe you actually take 2 hours. But then there are people who just never finish the test, and then they have to come back and take it again, and then they have to come back and take it again, you see. So it's not supposed to be long. That's why you're supposed to go through this thing, cleanse it, and move on with your life. So there are many ways of clearing all the chakras, and some of the cleansings that we have done in these sessions in the morning, I've explained some in detail. But of course, every time we meet, I'll just explain a few because we can't really do all of them at once. We will have to be here the whole weekend. Now, there are 5 elements that we've been given that we can use to cleanse. The first one, which is my favorite and which has done a lot of great and amazing things in my life and the lives of my clients, it's the fire cleansing. So fire cleansing, it is you can do it, of course, in your own home, lighting up a candle, and of course there's small scale, there's big scale. And now we normally at our retreats do a fire cleansing ceremony. Excuse me. We do a fire cleansing ceremony, and it's of course this is in a big scale. I learned how to do fire cleansings in Korea. I was trained there how to use fire. Now I in my work, I work with fire and I work with water. So those are the two elements that I use the most to do the healings that I do. So anyway, let's come back to the topic. Fire is good for transformation. If you want to bake a cake, you will mix up eggs, flour, oil and water and milk and whatever, but you're gonna need fire to make the cake happen. The cake has to go through the fire for it to be a cake. So it transforms, fire transforms something from one state to the next. If you take ice, you put it in a pot, you put it in the stove, you're gonna transform that ice into water. If you that water, take the water and boil it again in heat, you're gonna have a steam. So fire transforms. Now you want to transform that pain that you just had into something great. You're gonna use the fire. So in the fire cleansing ceremony, that's what we do. We cut the curses, we cut the lineage trauma, we work with traumas that you've already experienced that you don't want to continue experiencing. So there's a lot of things that we do that. But at your home, you can use a candle, light up a candle whenever you feel down. There's something you just feel like you want to release it, you light up a candle. Fire is one element. Number two element is water, of course, like I just said. Water again, it's in, from the smallest interaction with water is in you drinking it. Waking up in the morning and just drinking a 1 liter of water changes your energy. Your whole entire body changes if you start by drinking 1 liter of water in the morning. And you might say 1 liter is a lot. It's actually not a lot. You can do it in like 3 goes. Like you wake up, drink a quarter, you brush your teeth, you do 1, 2, 3 things, and you drink another, and then you finish that 1 liter first thing in the morning. It helps. It does a lot of clearing of your energy. If you can just do that, just look at a day where you woke up and you didn't drink water, and then wake up and drink that water and see how your day goes by. So again, we have to bath with the water, which thank God, if you don't bath for 2-3 days, you're gonna have issues, serious problems. That's how all cleansing works. You stop cleansing, you have problems. You continually be cleansing, you are gonna have less problems in life. So taking a shower at 3 a.m. in the morning, a cold shower, changes your energy again at all. If you've been feeling a little bit stuck, you don't know what is wrong with you, take a cold shower at 3 a.m. You will feel amazing. God made this. I do not know how it works myself. I just know that it will open so much of your chakra system. You will feel totally different. Now, different things works for different people. Other people, the 1 liter doesn't work so well as the shower. Other people, the shower works so well. So like I said, there is many ways of cleansing your chakra, and there is ways that works for you, and other ways don't work that much, but these are some of the things. So these are things that you can do in your house. And then of course, do salt baths, put in salt and Epsom salt and essential oils and everything that you can put in that bath, and get in and stay for an hour. It's a cleansing, specifically if you've been at work and you've been feeling like you've contacted too much energy around you that you don't want to contact. You do water cleansing at your own house in those ways. But then of course, if there's bigger things like you got scammed, you got out of a relationship that is very painful, you can't let go of, you want to get rid of things like that are very much painful in your life, that you do not know how to let them go, you will have to then come through. We go to the river. The river is a place for letting go of pain, letting go of sorrow, going and negotiating things that are important to you, negotiating the next job, negotiating the next relationship, negotiating the next business breakthrough. So you can do it in the small scale at home, or you can do it in this bigger scale. So, and of course there's river, there's waterfalls. Waterfall is for money flow, and there's the ocean. A whole lot is for spiritual cleansing. So water is number 2, and then number 3 we have got the earth. The earth is all things that comes through from the earth that we eat, they are cleansing. So that is why it's important to eat less of the processed food. If your energy is off, just fast and eat fruits and vegetables only. Your energy will come back so much quickly up. Stop eating sugar, alcohol, whatever. Just go for fruits and veg, because those things comes from the ground. And if you can plant them yourself, then you really are connecting with the earth. Now I do ceremonies, the ayahuasca ceremonies and the San Pedro, and we take psychedelics, plant medicine, and that is us connecting with Mother Earth. Ayahuasca is very much in feminine energy, releasing the traumas, releasing pain, understanding why things that happens to us happens, why I lost my marriage, why I lost my relationship, why I lost my money, why I lost this. You understand these things, and you heal from that pain, because now you understand through an ayahuasca ceremony. There's the San Pedro ceremony that is of masculine. It helps you to connect with your moving forward, getting things done, starting that business, going and starting that organization, going and getting that CEO job, going and doing what needs to be done, losing the weight, all these things that you need to move and get them done, but you've been finding yourself just sitting in a corner and totally traumatized by anxiety and not being able to move forward. So the earth helps us with these plants. I mean, you could be getting plants from the earth just to burn in your house and open up your system like that. So earth is number 3. Number 4 is the air is in terms of smoke. Every time you burn something, you can burn a leaf, you can burn impepo, you can burn whatever that you need to burn. Every time there is smoke, bad spirits run away from smoke. Bad spirits and smoke don't go together, so that is very much cleansing. And I'm not going to explain too much on that one, of course, it's a long story. And then last one is spirit, is what we are doing this morning, cleansing the spirit. So now every time you listen to something that is clearing, it could be music, it could be a talk, it could be you could get on TikTok and listen to a live of somebody that is helping to edify your soul. You could listen to a church conversation. You can listen to whatever teaching that is helping you gain strength. That is you using the spirit to cleanse yourself. Or you are doing a prayer, or you're doing a meditation, or uyapahla, whichever that works for you. You are cleansing your spirit. So you can use the spirit to also cleanse your chakras. So you can listen to a conversation and block your chakras. So maybe you get to work, somebody start to tell you, oh, this is bad country, what. Immediately all your chakras are blocked after that conversation. Or you could listen to a conversation that is like telling you, you know what, actually things work better. This is how you should do this. This is how you should do that. And then all of a sudden you feel like, oh my goodness, I can take over the world. You just got cleansed, or you just got blocked. It works both ways. All of these things works both ways. Now, that is just, I wanted you to just understand. If it's of course the first time, if you've heard this before, I'm sorry. It helps again to hear it one more time. But we're going to start with the clearing this morning on the root chakra. Like I said, the root chakra is us connecting with the sense of belonging and safety, and releasing the pain that we've carried. And we have to release it, so that if we release it, it does not keep on recurring. We're going to be taking out the pain, and we're going to be putting in the good stuff that needs to be there. So what I need you to do is just relax, sit comfortably, make sure that you are feeling comfortable enough, you're warm. And of course, if you have a candle, you can put it up and light it. If you don't have one, it's okay. I've set up for you already. Don't worry about that. Just I need you to be able to relax. If you can put on earphones, then better. But of course, just make sure that you can hear clearly. Relax, and we're gonna start with the clearing. Okay, so Just need you to take a deep breath in. So what we're doing when we're breathing, you're going to take the deep breath in with your nose and you're going to let it out with your mouth. Deep breath in with your nose and let it out with your mouth. Take another deep breath in with your nose and let it out with your mouth. A deep breath in with your nose and let it out with your mouth. It's okay for you to heal. It's okay for you to take time and take care of yourself, and take another deep breath in and hold it and hold it and let it out. And take another deep breath in and hold it and hold it and hold it and let it out. And take another deep breath in and hold it and hold it and hold it and let it out. It's okay for you to heal. It's okay for you to take time and take care of yourself, and take another deep breath in and hold it and keep holding it and keep holding it and let it out. Now I would like you to take this deep breath in, and when you're taking it, focus there on the pelvis area at the bottom of your spine and just hold that tight and keep holding it and let it out. Take another deep breath in and keep holding that area and hold it and hold it and let it out. And take another deep breath in and hold it and hold it and hold it and let it out. Take another deep breath in and hold it and hold it and hold it and let it out. Need you to see yourself in a safe place where you feel safe and all is well. This could be in a house, in a mountain, at the beach, a place where you feel safe and it's okay for you to be there. You can be in a garden, you feel comfortable, you feel safe, you feel connected, you feel loved, you feel appreciated in that place. And take a deep breath in and just see yourself in this place, feeling comfortable, feeling loved, feeling well, and let it out. Take another deep breath in and hold it in and hold it in and see this place. As you sit in this place, the thoughts that comes into your mind is that I am connected to myself and my Creator. I am connected to myself and my Creator, and all is well. Take another deep breath in and hold it and hold it and let it out. You are knowing that you are grateful for the life that you have. You are grateful for the life that you have right now at this moment. You are grateful for being alive. You are grateful for all the things that have happened. You are grateful for all the things that are about to happen. You are expecting the abundance that you have asked for. You are knowing how to be great. You are starting to understand how to be abundant. You are understanding how to be peaceful. You are understanding how to allow peace in your life. You are understanding how to have a healthy body, a healthy mind, and a healthy soul. You are understanding how to be worthy of respect. You are understanding that respect is something you deserve. You can respect yourself, and others can respect you. This is a blessing and a need, and you deserve it. You know that you are independent. You know how to be independent. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to take care of yourself. Financially, spiritually, physically, mentally, you know how to take care of yourself. Take another deep breath in, hold it. Hold it. And let it out. You know and you remember all the time that the universe will always provide for you. The universe will always provide for you what you need. It can be money, spiritually, physically, love, joy, peace, happiness. The universe will always provide for you. Take another deep breath in and hold it. And let it out. You remember that you belong, and it's okay for you to belong. And there are many places where you belong. There are many places where you are accepted and you belong. You remember that you are confident and all is well with you. You understand that you can withstand obstacles. The hard things that comes through in your life, you can. You are strong enough. You are strong enough to handle them. You are able to move from what doesn't serve you. Because you can. You are strong enough now. You trust the process of life, the process of seed time and harvest. You understand that you will put seeds and they will come through and you will harvest. You trust that process of seed time and harvest time. Take another deep breath in and hold it. You know that you have everything you need inside of you. You have everything you need inside of you. And every day you are getting strength to vibrate at the level of the things that are inside of you. You start to vibrate at the level of the things that are inside of you, and you eject and reject all the things that are at a lower level. You get inner peace from knowing that you are worthy and all is well. You are safe, you are connected, and all your needs will always be met. You are exactly where you are meant to be. is okay to be where you are, because this is the start of where you're going to be. You know how to be healthy in your body, in your mind, in your finances. You know how to be loved. You know how to be stable. You know how to be nourished. You know how to be protected. You know how to be successful. You know how to be awake. You know how to be wealthy. You know how to love yourself and love your life. You know how to be grateful and trust in the universe process. Take another deep breath in and hold it. And hold it. And let it out. It's time for you to promise yourself to not be scared anymore. Promise yourself to not be scared anymore. Promise yourself to not be scared anymore. You have no reason to be scared anymore. You have no reason to doubt yourself anymore. Take another deep breath in and hold it. And hold it. And let it out. And hold it. And let it out. And hold it. And let it out. You see yourself gaining the strength to move on. You see yourself getting the strength to fight for what is yours. You see yourself getting the strength to let go of what is not serving you. You have the strength to release what does not serve you. You have the strength to receive what is good for you. Take another deep breath in and hold it. Hold it. And let it out. I'd like you to say thank you to your guides. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. And you can just stretch a little bit your body. And let us know how you are feeling. So this is important to continually be doing. Like I said, when we are cleansing, we have to continually be cleansing. You don't just take a bath once and you say, I've taken a bath for the whole month, for the whole year. We have to continually be cleansing. We have to continually do the work in us to release the pain. The pain is good for us if we cleanse it and we turn it into a usable. If you take gold, put it through the fire, it becomes precious. We have to take the pain and transform it. Take the pain, cleanse it well, and transform it. When we do that, we really benefit from what we've gone through. When we don't do that, we stay in that dark place that we don't deserve. We were not created for that dark place. The dark place was supposed to make us better. So thank you for showing up this morning. Thank you for joining us. Let me know in the comment section how you're feeling. If you want to say something, you can, of course, raise a hand and just share what you would like to share. We're going to be having the next retreat. We're going to be having it on the weekend of the Good Friday weekend. So it's going to be April 18, 19, 20. I would love to see you there. Please join us if you can be able this April Good Friday weekend. We are going to be in Mahalis. We're going to be doing 5 ceremonies. We're going to be doing I see Bridget says my neck is painful. That is normal when we're doing the clearings, Bridget, because when the energies leave your body, the body literally feels it. Susan says, wow, I felt the vibrations and the hair, I feel light. Thank you for sharing. Pearl says, thank you so much. Nandi says, thank you. We're gonna Sandy says, I felt like stretching and yawning. Yes, yawning is absolutely a good sign of healing, because it changes your vibration. Every time you yawn, you change your vibration. So it's a good thing that you yawn after a healing session. Sepati says, thank you so much, feeling so much lighter. Fortunate says, thank you, ma'am. My spine felt something when we were doing the breath work and yawning a lot. Yes, the yawning, and of course the body, when it's releasing the pain, you will feel it. Most of the time you will feel it. Nokubonga says, I'm grateful I looked back at where I started with you and how I have developed over the years. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for always showing up and doing the healing. You guys, we have to do the work on ourselves. And of course, every time there's just an opportunity to do the work, do not take it. Take the opportunity to do the work. We have to continually be doing the work all the time. So every time there's an opportunity for you to do some work on yourself, and normally sometimes it's not easy to just wake up and do the work by yourself. So if there's an opportunity, please keep showing up. Please keep coming through. Rose says, thank you so much for the session. Valiseng says, I felt the vibration, body felt tight, but now feel load off me. Thank you. Gokeso says, thank you so much for the positive start of my Sunday. I felt like I can work on handling things in a peaceful way. Yes, mommy, that's the whole point. We have to handle things in a peaceful way. We have to handle things with the right perception. We create our own reality, and when we change our reality, we change it by changing how we see the things in front of us. And that's why we need cleansing. When you cleanse, you start to see things differently. Literally everybody that has ever done this work, that has been continually doing the work, coming through to these sessions, coming through to the river work, coming through to the waterfalls, coming through to the retreat, drinking the medicine, taking ayahuasca, taking San Pedro, you will notice that you start to see things differently. And when you start to see things differently, things automatically change. You do not have to do anything. There's a lady, Friday we went to the waterfall, and there's a lady that came in. She said to me, one of these programs that are in my book, she did them, and she said she gained literally 220,000 from somebody that needed to pay her for a long time, and it just didn't pay until she did that work. She just listened, just did the stuff that is in that book, and the money came through. They paid her without her even asking. When you cleanse, you don't have to go and fight again. The stuff comes to you. The universe, you plant the seed, the universe gives you the reward. So you doing the work, you coming here this morning and spending your 1 hour here, you are planting a seed. That is a good one. Busi says, I had to jump off. My tummy feels like it's about to purge. Yes, mommy, go and release. Thank you for joining us. And Dombi says, I've back pain every time I meditate. The back pain is normally money issues. Dombi guys say, please set up a session. Let us set up a session with my PA. I think you've got the number. And come through. Let's work on that. Back pain is money issues. And you really don't want to have money issues. You can have other issues, but I refuse for anybody to have money issues. Thank you so much, Tembelihle. Jill says, thank you so much. The breath exercise and the bridge imagery really heals me. I am really grateful. Thank you so much for joining us. Gloria, thank you so much. Babalwa, some heaviness in my womb and pelvic area, releasing, mama. Then of course after now you just drink the water and make sure that you are just resting today. You might feel a little bit more tired today. Your body is releasing a lot of toxins and pain, so doing root chakra needs you to relax afterwards. Mariam says, felt a bit emotional and fearless. Yes, fearless. Yes. Zolisa says, I'm so grateful for this session. It comes at a time when I'm trying to restore a business that failed about 2 years ago. I was scared to start again, but after this session, I'm brave. Yes, mama. Yes, go and do it. Go and do it. When you cleanse your root chakra, you can climb mountains. You become a warrior. You can do the most. And I know you'll do it. Mampe says, thank you, Busi. I really felt the negativity leaving from the pelvic area. Yes, so the pelvic area, specifically for us women, it is releasing of all the energy that we have. You know, when we have sexual interactions with other people, we take on their pain and we keep it there in the pelvic area, and then it starts to take over our root chakra. So when you're having intercourse with somebody that has fear, then, you know, it just transfers quickly because we've got that womb. So it's important to do the clearing so that we can let go of those things, because sometimes we just, you know, can't prevent it in another way, you know. Well, of course, I'm not saying don't prevent it. Prevention is better than cure, my goodness. Hilda says, thank you, Busi. We'll listen to the recording. I got distracted. Thank you for joining us, Mama. The recording will be available. I'll put it on YouTube. Busi says, I'm in pain. I'm pain and beg a lot of passing guests. Thank you, Busi. Yes, no, Busi, those money things, let's solve them. Set up a session. Let's do the money work, guys. Please, I wouldn't say come and let's do relationship work. You can come to the river for that. Please, if you have relationship stuff, come to the river. If you've got relationship stuff, come drink ayahuasca, come drink San Pedro. But if you've got money issues, book a session. Now, that's one thing we can solve without a problem. Now, that's one thing we can solve as quickest as we can. If you've got the other things, come for the that stuff. Makwena says, my left knee has some sensation. Emotionally, I'm calmer. That's nice, Mama. And let that knee heal. Normally, knees is it's a sign of feeling like you can't. Maybe there's a big goal that you have, but you have some doubt. I think doubt and fear that you can't make it happen. We're healing the root chakra. Make it happen. So, as I was saying, thank you so to everybody for coming this up in the morning. I'm gonna put up the recording on the YouTube channel. You can be able to access it easily there. Please continually do the work and come through for the retreat in April. It's gonna be lovely. 5 ceremonies. Water is we're doing river and we're doing waterfall, and then we're doing fire cleansing. You really want to do fire cleansing. If you've never done fire cleansing, you really want to do fire cleansing. And then you taking ayahuasca and San Pedro. It's the most amazing time you will ever have with your spirituality, lifting yourself up from things that have been there and holding, and nobody's telling you, it's not like you have a sangoma that is telling you who's bewitching you, what. You literally work with yourself. You literally get to understand the things that are so important. It is so amazing to see somebody get it, like it, and understand why this is happening, why this is, I, why, where am I needing to release this? How am I going to release this? It's the most amazing thing. So come through for the retreat, and I'm going to be starting to do. This is another amazing sessions that I'm going to be doing in the next month. I'm going to be doing sessions for people who want to check the vibration of their names. This is something that I learned years back. You know how you introduce yourself, and I've seen this a lot in the business sector, specifically. You know, even if when you go to an interview, when you go there and you say your name, it, it's a matter of how the name you use changes so much and can stop so much and can start so much. So what name you need to use on your everyday life. If you have ever changed a name, maybe you got married and you changed your name, you want to know which name vibrates higher, which name is really important. If maybe you got divorced and you want to know if you can change back to your normal name or not, if you should use your mother's name or your father's name, you know what, it's so important how when people say it's Busi Selesho, there's a vibration. Now I am born a Businkosi. Now a Businkosi is vibrating different than a Busi Selesho, and I need to know where to use which. And I have literally changed my name depending on where I am, because I know which. When I say Busi Siwe Selesho, it's a different thing. I know when to say that, when not to say it, because all these names that vibrated at different vibration. But now you're going for funding, you want to use the right name on that proposal. You sending a CV, you want to use the right name. You want people to hear you in that meeting, you want to introduce yourself with the right name. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that, those sessions. And if you can't have a session, I will also be doing reports on the vibration of your name, just so that you can give me a list of names that you might want to use, or that you use. Then I will let you know which one says what to the vibration when you say it, what people hear when you say that name, because people don't hear your name, they hear the energy that comes with it. But that's why it's important for you to give your children the most amazing names, because then it's literally, when a person reads your name, Baba Lwatube, there's something they hear, and it's not Baba Lwatube. Now you might just be losing out on big things just because your name is not set up correct. So if you want to get those done, just send me a WhatsApp on my PA's line. It's 061 5867. It's gonna be totally lovely to do those. I'm gonna just be doing them for a month. And it's just something that my guides asked me to do for some people, because the breakthroughs happen through the slightest of change, and you can change something so small, and literally it's the biggest thing in your life. The smallest thing can change so much. So if you are going to be marrying, do you want to use both your surnames, or which one do you want to keep? The other one, these are the so important things. So please book a session, or you can just ask for a report. Other people can just ask for a report. I'll do a report and I'll show you how these names work. Or we can do a session depending on what works for you. That would be so lovely to just change something again in your vibration that can do more. Life is so easy, but it needs us to understand the rules. Like, force of gravity can kill you or can make you strong if you understand how force of gravity works. So these are some of the things that we need to just make sure that we're doing correctly. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming this morning. I'm so blessed. Bridget says, very powerful. I've never thought about the name vibration. Our names bless us or curse us. Yes, exactly. Yeah, no, I've had one of the most heaviest names from one client, and oh my goodness, I did the calculation and I was just like, don't ever, ever, ever say this again. Go change it, go like delete it, go to Home Affairs. You can go to Home Affairs and change your name, guys. Like, you can't do that. And it might seem like a very stupid and small thing, but I am telling you, you could send a document with the wrong name and they put it away and they never pay your invoice. You can put the right name, they take it and they pay it immediately. Literally. It's energy. It works like that. I don't know how the Lord decided that should be, but that's just the laws of the planet. We need to go with them. Remember again, everyone, seed time and harvest time. Thank you so much, guys. We have a lovely, lovely, lovely morning. Letiwe says, oh wow, I once had Dawn Tandega King, the actress, tell a story about how and why she started using all three names in a sequence. Yeah, yes. Sometimes you have to use all of them in a sequence. Sometimes you just have to use a half of one name. Literally, guys, it's the weirdest thing. So I've known this for some time, but I just never thought, it was important. And then until I was told that I need to do this for people, and I was like, oh, it's going to be so much work. It's not fun work, but it needs to be done. So yeah, this year, the Lord has taught me to do the things that I don't think are fun. So this is one of them. It's not gonna be fun doing this, but it has to be done. Sandy says, I always had a negative view of my name until the Holy Spirit helped me understand the beauty of my name and power of it. That's nice. Susan says, thank you so much. Thank you for the session. Klengi says, this is so timely, and I'm contemplating changing our surname with our kids. Oh, that's nice. Rehote says, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming through this morning. Thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely morning. And if you really need to talk to me, the number I've put out there, it's a WhatsApp line. It's my PA's number. And you can send, okay, let me just give you my personal number. If there's something you want to ask about this session this morning, you can send me a WhatsApp there. You can send me a voice note. My personal number is the 082 number, and my PA, if you want to book any of this, you can connect on that 0691 number. Priscilla says, thank you so much. It's my first to be on this session, so I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much, Priscilla, for joining us. You can follow me on these platforms. One of them, the WhatsApp line, if you can save that, you will see when we have the sessions. We normally have them Saturday mornings, and then it happens sometimes Sunday mornings. Not all the week. Sometimes I have golf and those kind of things, and I can't do them. But when I'm going to do them, I will post the day before on any of the social media platforms, so you can be able to find the information. So if also you want to, there's a group that we have on WhatsApp for the energy healing. It's on the 061 number. If you can just say, please add me on the group, then my PA will add you. Then you just sends the link when we have the clearing, and then you can join in. It's so lovely. Thank you so much. My YouTube channel is Busi Selesho. Everything is Busi Selesho on the social media. It's just Busi Selesho, the YouTube channel and everything. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Good. Have a good day. Bye bye.